watching Let's Chat.
How am I supposed to work under these conditions? I mean, really. We're having a little private inside joke with our next guest with Chattanooga Property Solutions. Meet Lee Gates, who is the Property Solutions Specialist, and Thomas DeMoss, who owns Chattanooga Property Solutions. Guys, good to see you both again.
Thank you for having us.
You specialize essentially in problem properties, and the problem scope can be really, really small or really, really big. What qualifies in your mind as a problem property?
Well, we're looking for people that have an issue with a property, and people generically say could be a financial issue, but we've helped people that have financial issues, from people that want to relocate quickly, they need a timeline, a guarantee, certainty. That's what we're looking for.
Honestly, one of the most consistent things is that if there's a reason that you're not sure you want to call a real estate agent, and real estate agents can be great, but if there's a reason you don't want to call them, there's probably a good reason you ought to call us.
And I understand you guys can accelerate the process, because if you call a typical real estate agent, a lot of times it's days before they can get out to see you or to meet up with you, days to make the agreement, days to set the closing. You guys are a lot quicker.
And months to figure out a multi-part transaction.
Right.
And that's, we can go slow if we need to, we can go fast if we need to, because there's not a lot of complexity there.
All right, we've got a listing of a few properties that you guys have been involved with and made everybody happy. I think we want to start with 5300 block of Asher Village. I think we have these pictures. So 5300 block of Asher Village.
Beautiful house.
Right?
It's actually right across the main drag from Little Debbie Bakery. And just a neat story of someone with a lovely home, completely livable. This wasn't something that needed a massive rehab, but needed really specific timing to make the change to where she wanted to be. And that process was, really, really simple, and took a lot of stress off of her plate.
All right, let's move ahead. You've got one in the 900 block of Mountain Creek Road.
Actually a condo, townhome over there. Kind of near Mountain Creek Road and Signal Mountain.
I know exactly where they are.
And neat little one bedroom. Had been a guy had actually bought it for his daughter, and she had moved on and was ready for some new things in life. He did not want to be a landlord to someone that wasn't his daughter. And so that was another example of that one. Actually, we closed in, I want to say, 4 days, because it was already vacant, and because he didn't need any more time. We shook hands on something that made sense, and we just got it done.
And should the truth be known, he probably didn't want to be a landlord even to one of his own kids. But sometimes you do what you got to do.
He had some very sweet things to say about his daughter, so he's a great dad.
All right, 6800 Anderson Acres.
So Anderson Acres is probably what a lot of people think about when they do think about our industry. This was a house that was in really, really difficult condition. It hadn't been lived in by the owner for more than a decade, had kind of had just a merry-go-round of kinfolk and kinfolk's friends and stuff like that.
Got it.
Way up in Georgetown, way up in North Hamilton County. The house was not fit to be torn down, but there was literally no surface that wasn't going to need to be set up. And she had a really specific reason why it needed to close in a matter of weeks, not months. And we got all of that done. Kept a foreclosure off of her record, put money in her pocket, and it'll be a really beautiful home on 5 acres for someone to live a beautiful, mini farm dream soon. And so win-win-win.
And it's again, we want to stress that it doesn't have to be a distressed property. Maybe you've inherited one. Maybe you bought one that you thought you were going to flip, and you ran out of time, ran out of money, or ran out of the inclination to do it. You guys can help. Whether you're looking for a bigger home, or maybe, let me ask you this. I got 4,500 square feet. It's too much house for me. I want to downsize.
We see that all the time.
Can you help me?
Absolutely. And I want to pick up something we mentioned, real estate agents. I'm actually a licensed real estate agent. We're not antagonistic. We can provide the whole package. When we say Chattanooga Property Solutions, we can do it all.
It's kind of funny, some of our best reviews, and we really encourage folks to look into us. Some of our best reviews are from people that we didn't directly buy the house from. And it's because they got to walk someone into their home who's been a part of 650 something transactions, has a little bit of perspective and experience, and say, here's a couple possibilities. what works
And
best for you.
Yeah.
That says a lot. And we learn something new about you guys every time we hear it. Come back frequently if you would. Lee Gates, good to see you. Lee is again the Property Solutions Specialist. Thomas DeMoss owns Chattanooga Property Solutions. You can find out more online, ChattanoogaPropertySolutions.com. ChattanoogaPropertySolutions.com. We'll see you back here today for News 12 at noon.